I think what you're talking about is celebration in general, not festival. How we use the word festival in English. رو festival معناها مهرجان.
something national.
Yeah, something on a national level or maybe municipal level, on a city level. It's not a private thing. It's not something your family does. It's usually something that the city, the council, the country has. You know what? Think of what is it called? The one in Brazil, the Carnival. The one they have in
Rio.
Yeah, in Rio de Janeiro. It's the one they have every February. That's an example of a festival because it's big, and you can even think of music festivals like the one in Tunisia, Carthage. Carthage, this is an example of a music festival. It's big, people know it. It's done once a year, or once every 2 years. I don't know, but that's usually a festival. Here, but in question 2, they're asking you about traditional festivals as well. So maybe traditional is, do we have traditional festivals? I think maybe Milud, if you think about it, it's kind of a festival. I don't know, and then the last few years, maybe people don't celebrate it as much. But usually when I talk to my parents, my uncles, when they were kids, it was a big day.
Milud, maybe.
Milud, yeah. I was just talking about Milud, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milud. But I think now it's not as big as it used to be.
Because they related to
religion, yeah. But before it wasn't a very religious festival. People didn't think of it in a religious way. They just had it like like folklore and just for fun, I think. So this is an example of a traditional festival, I guess. Do we have anything similar to
maybe Children's Day?
Children's Day, maybe.
Yeah, they celebrate it in the schools, and they
they get presents and
try to celebrate at their way. So
yeah, I think so. This could count as a festival, maybe. Okay, the third question, they're asking you, what are the best and worst things about going to a festival? So let's imagine we are going to let's say the Carnival in Rio de Janeiro. What do you think is the and think of it not like a tourist. Think of it that it's happening in your city, right? So imagine a celebration. Parking, yeah, it would be a very big problem, especially in Libya. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other problems? Do you think the worst things about going to festivals? Imagine we had something.
Crowded.
We had something big in Tripoli.
Traffic.
Yeah. Crowds of people. So traffic for people and traffic for cars, right? You'll have both. What else? What about the good things? You only talked about the bad things. What do you think are the good things of having a big festival like the Carnival in here in
maybe the economy will grow.
Increase the national income.
Maybe, yes, because you'll have visitors. Maybe you'll have also tourists who are who are interested in seeing the celebrations. Maybe increase the national income, economy, like Ibrahim said. Anything else?
Booming the tourism.
Yeah, tourism, because you'll have visitors, improving tourism, or stimulating tourism, maybe. What about the family value? What about just it's a good activity for families, and it's entertainment.
It's a holiday. Maybe they will give the holiday.
It is a holiday.
Yeah, it's thrilling time.
Yeah, because it's good for family time, because most festivals, especially when they're big and they're national, most of the time there's a holiday given, usually. I don't know about the Carnival. Sorry?
Especially for children.
Yeah, probably children. Maybe they don't need to go to school. Yeah, all right. So these are just general questions, I guess. It seems that the topic of discussion, the one we're going to listen to, is related to festivals. I think that's why they're asking us so many questions about festivals. Okay. It says here, question number 2, check these words, phrases with your teacher or dictionary. Just a second. Okay. I think the words are clear. We have stage, charge someone £5, a raffle. Do you know what a raffle is?
No.
A raffle. Yeah, I checked it. I looked it up in the dictionary. It's
what did you
like
find?
selling the lottery or selling the lottery cards or.
Yeah, it's something that depends on choosing for luck, right? You pick something up, and if you're lucky, you win. It's a type of lottery, maybe just on a very small scale. Do you get the idea, Brian? It's like a mini lottery. You don't win a million, but it's a small lottery in a way, and it of course depends. It depends on luck, so you need to be lucky to win, of course. Everybody knows what donate means. A stall. I think you know what a stall is. Do you know what a stall is? Brian?
Yeah.
How would you describe a stall? And where would you find the stall? And of course here it's a noun. It's not a verb to stall someone to.
So it's like a wooden shop.
Yes, that's it basically.
Yeah,
yes.
Small.
Yeah, it's what you see when you go to the market to buy vegetables or fruit. You see different stalls. Some of them sell, lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, chilies, and stuff. The other one has a fruit stall. So stall is like a place where you can buy things made of wood, usually in markets. All right, involve people in something, so nothing new here for you. So it says here, look at the photo. The people are discussing their village festival. Watch or listen to their conversation, and what sort of entertainment are they planning to have at the festival? So these are the 4 people who are going to have a little discussion regarding the festival, okay? So we have Lisa, Duncan, Ian, and Rebecca. So we're going to listen to their conversation. So the first time, this means we're going to listen to it twice. But the first time, all we need to do is we need to listen to what sort of entertainment are they planning to have at the festival. So this is the only thing we need to listen to, okay? So let me take you to the recording so we can check the track. Okay, here it is. So we need CD2, track 11. Okay.
Track 11.
Right, are we ready to start?
Woo.
Okay,
As you know, we're planning to hold a festival in the summer to celebrate the 200th anniversary of our village. Now, we've never done anything like this before, so I'm happy to hear everyone's opinions and suggestions.
Perhaps the first thing to discuss is what sort of entertainment we want.
Yes, that seems a good place to start.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes, of course, Duncan.
Well, how about having some live music? We could put up a stage on the village green for the weekend.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Who shall we get to play?
We could hire some professional musicians.
I'm not sure about that. For one thing, they could be quite expensive.
What about charging people £5 each to get into the festival? That would raise quite a lot of money.
Sorry, I don't think we should do that. I think the festival should be free for everyone.
Yes, I agree. A lot of people won't come if they have to pay.
Well, we could ask bands to play for free. There are lots of local bands who'd love to play at a festival, I'm sure.
Yes, we could put an ad in the local paper and on the website.
Well, it's definitely worth a try, but we'll still need to raise some money to pay for the stage and the lights, that sort of thing.
I've got an idea. Let's have a festival raffle and ask people to buy raffle tickets when they come in. Then we can use the money we make to pay for the festival.
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Can I make a point here?
Of course.
If we have a raffle, we'll need to buy prizes, so we might not make enough money to pay for the festival.
Well, why don't we ask local businesses to donate the prizes for free? It would be good advertising for them.
Yes, that could work. OK, what else could we do?
Have you thought of asking the school to put on a musical in the daytime?
That's a brilliant idea. Parents would love that.
OK, I'll talk to the head teacher this week. And what about food and drink?
Why don't we make all the food ourselves?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think people in the village will want to enjoy the festival, not make sandwiches all day.
Well, we can just have stalls selling burgers, chips, sandwiches and stuff. Every festival has those.
Can I just say something here?
Sure, go ahead.
As it's a village festival, I think we need to involve the people who live in the village in the festival a bit more.
OK, so how can we do that?
I suggest we have some competitions. You know, the best cake, the biggest vegetable, the most beautiful pet, that kind of thing. People always love those.
Yes, that's a great idea. OK, let's just go over what we've got so far.
Okay. So it's a nice, lively and very, 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 very civilized discussion. Something you would never have in Libya. But let's start with what they decided. So what entertainment? What sort of entertainment are they planning to have? Because they discussed more than one thing, but what do they sort of agree on?
Involving the villagers.
Play live gigs.
Yeah,
or
they
something.
did talk about live gigs, yes. But are they going to bring local musicians or professionals? What did they
Local
decide?
musicians, maybe.
Maybe. But there was also another suggestion, another very good suggestion. Can you remember it? Something that that wasn't related to the local musicians. I think one of the women, maybe Rebecca or Lisa, she had another suggestion other than the local bands.
School.
Yes. What did you, yeah, you're right. She talked something about school, but what about school?
Maybe make children do some perform something.
Yes, that's true. Yes, she suggested that they have some kind of school musical where the children are the performers. And this, of course, has a big advantage. What is it? She talked about the advantage of having...
Parents will like will like that or will love it. Or...
Yeah, of course, yes, because they will get a chance to see their children performing. So, of course, this is a good thing. All right, so now we have a few follow-up questions. Let's see if you can answer from what you remember, and after that, we can listen again just to confirm. So these are true/false questions. All right, so Ibrahim, you could do the first one. What does it say?
The festivals is to celebrate the 13th anniversary. The first one مش متأكد منها حق ما سمعتهاش
No,
بعد.
it's true. True.
It's true. Noah thinks it's true. Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, I'm going to write your answers.
Yeah, true.
All right. What about the second one?
There was an argument about it because someone said that they will charge people £5, but others say
they will come.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's hard to
So it's
make
false.
people pay.
Yeah, if they have to pay, maybe they won't come, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So is this then true or false?
false.
Okay. Let's write your answer. Number 3.
You're going to advertise for local bands. True.
What do you think now? Is this true?
Yeah, maybe, but
Or maybe do you think it's
sure.
not true?
I'm not sure because they spoke about advertisement after the idea of a raffle,
Uh-huh.
but advertisement to local bands, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay. So should we say true or false?
I don't know. I can't.
Okay, let's
can't
say
decide.
let's leave it. Okay, just give me a second. I think I need to deal with something. But can you please check from number 3 to 7? Just to decide if it's true or false, so we can do the listening one more time. So just give me 1 second.
They want people in the village to donate prizes for the raffle. تقريبا لا. ولا false أعتقد. In the village to donate prizes لأن هم قالوا كان هي إحنا بنديروا رافل معناها إحنا لازم نديروا prizes.
Yeah.
ومش حيقعد لنا فلوس. فقلت لها قال لهم علاش ما نخلوش الكمباني يديروا نعرفش إن هي
Donate them.
يعني.
إيه. Donate them so they advertise.
فهم مش they want people in the village. local businessmen
يعني.
صغيرة. أعتقد إن هي false.
إيه false. أنا نقول لك.
Yeah. To ask the need.
ظهر.
The teacher of the school to put on musical. Okay. لكن مش ask the head teacher تقريبا. Okay. See the teacher is tomorrow. ممكن هذه true. Going to ask the head teacher.
ولا الثاني.
ما تقدرش تعرف مين اللي قال شني لأنه مش فيديو هذا. هذه انك انت تقول تشارلي كذا كذا ما تقدرش تعرف مين قال كذا ومين قال كذا. هذه ديما يعني رفلي ما تقدرش تعرفها. لكن هل هو ask the head teacher of the school to put on musical maybe true لكن ما نعرفش كان هم يسألوا عليه من هو اللي قال. هذه صعبة ما تقدرش تعرفها.
إيه لا هي من true لكن على شكون قالها ما نعرفوش.
زي هذا ليزا think ما تقدرش تعرف إذا كان ليزا إلا إذا كان
ليزا ولا الثانية.
ليزا think the people in the village should make the food. ممكن واحدة منهم قالت إن هم يديروا حتى مسابقة على الفود يعني.
لكن كان صوت راجل.
مش عارف.
نتذكر صوت راجل فنقول false أنا.
think the people in the village should make the food.
لأن عادة إحنا الرجال نقترحوا في اللقطة هي
I'm not sure about it.
حتى العائلة يقول لنا لا حتى إحنا بنقعد نتفرجوا مش يعني كانوا طالعين تزردوا ولا حاجة.
إن شاء الله لا على الكيف. Lisa thinks that people in the village should make the food. I think it's true. I'm not sure about Lisa or not Lisa, but Rebecca suggests having some competitions for people in the village. هي هذه بتاعت الفود. competition على الفود، من يدير أكبر واحدة، من يدير أبصر شنو.
إيه.
True. ما مش عارفة. فكرة هذه كم على false. هي لما توصل في من قال وكيف هذه تولي خلاص يعني.
إيه.
can't decide easily.
كانوا بين زوز سهلة.
لا حتى بين زوز فهما بالصوت ما تقدرش تميزها ليزا والثانية إلا إذا كان أنا فيديو، لكن هيك صعب. I'm not sure.
نشوف
Hello.
أيوة.
Okay, hi. Okay, so I'm back. Is the sound clear? Is the camera working? I think it's stuck.
الكاميرا إيه.
I think, but it's stuck. I think, right?
لا, it's stuck. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'll get it back. So let's hear your questions. What's the result of your discussion? Did you reach an agreement or not yet?
Not exactly, but let's say we almost did.
Okay, so what did you decide for number 3?
Number 3, I didn't decide yet. But for number 4, it's false.
I think it's true.
Number 3.
Number 3 is true. Okay, Brian thinks it's true. But no, you're not sure what it is. So maybe we should just put both answers because we're not really sure what it is. All right, what about 4?
They want people village to donate prize for the raffle.
False.
It's false. Because
yeah.
Okay, let me write false for you. Where's the keyboard? Come on, the camera is not working. Okay, never mind the camera. And number 5, the one about asking the head teacher. What do you think about this?
True.
But we are not sure about who did that, Ayan or
whether it's Ian or Duncan.
Yeah.
Duncan.
So you're not sure who did it, who said it.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, it's a bit hard with the listening because these are originally video. I think they're video files originally, video lessons. So maybe it's a little hard to guess who said what. Shall we just say true for now? And if it's Duncan, we can check. And maybe it's a better idea if we to confirm our answers, we can just go to the script because this way we can also see who's speaking. This will confirm it for sure, I think. All right. So number 6, Lisa thinks that people in the village should make the food. Is this true?
For me, it's true. I'm not sure about
I think it's false.
It's true.
Okay, so
I think it's not Lisa who said that. As I remember, I think it's a man voice.
So you don't think it's Lisa?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say false for now. Number 7, Rebecca suggests having some competitions for people in the village. What do you think? نور ونستعمل فيه طبعا رياض نذكر ما فيش لعيب. Hello? Can you hear me now?
ايوه.
Okay. Sorry, I had a disconnection. Okay, so in number seven, you're not. I mean, number 6, you're not sure who said this, whether it's Lisa or someone else. But someone did talk about the villagers making food, right? And I don't know if you remember, but someone also disagreed with that. They said maybe that's not a good idea. To let the villagers be stuck making food rather than enjoy the festival. And the last one, what about having competitions?
True.
Okay. So I think the best thing we can do is check the script. Let me take you to the script. This way we can see who said what and listen at the same time. So let's go to the script. So it's CD2 track 11. CD2 track 11, I think. Yes. Here it is. This is CD2. Need to check for track 11. Okay, we're almost there. All right, here we are. Can you see it in the bottom left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Video.
Yeah, that's it.
Start. Okay. As you know, we're planning to hold a festival in the summer to celebrate the 200th anniversary of our village. Now, we've never done anything like this before, so I'm happy to hear everyone's opinions and suggestions.
Perhaps the first thing to discuss is what sort of entertainment we want.
Yes, that seems a good place to start.
May I make a suggestion?
Yes, of course, Duncan.
Well, how about having some live music? We could put up a stage on the village green for the weekend.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Who shall we get to play?
We could hire some professional musicians.
I'm not sure about that. For one thing, they could be quite expensive.
What about charging people £5 each to get into the festival? That would raise quite a lot of money.
Sorry, I don't think we should do that. I think the festival should be free for everyone.
Yes, I agree. A lot of people won't come if they have to pay.
Well, we could ask bands to play for free. There are lots of local bands who'd love to play at a festival, I'm sure.
Yes, we could put an ad in the local paper and on the website.
Well, it's definitely worth a try, but we'll still need to raise some money to pay for the stage and the lights, that sort of thing.
I've got an idea. Let's have a festival raffle and ask people to buy raffle tickets when they come in. Then we can use the money we make to pay for the festival.
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Can I make a point here?
Of course.
If we have a raffle, we'll need to buy prizes, so we might not make enough money to pay for the festival.
Well, why don't we ask local businesses to donate the prizes for free? It would be good advertising for them.
Yes, that could work. OK, what else could we do?
Have you thought of asking the school to put on a musical in the daytime?
That's a brilliant idea. Parents would love that.
OK, I'll talk to the head teacher this week. And what about food and drink?
Why don't we make all the food ourselves?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think people in the village will want to enjoy the festival, not make sandwiches all day.
Well, we can just have stalls selling burgers, chips, sandwiches and stuff. Every festival has those.
Can I just say something here?
Sure, go ahead.
As it's a village festival, I think we need to involve the people who live in the village in the festival a bit more.
OK, so how can we do that?
I suggest we have some competitions. You know, the best cake, the biggest vegetable, the most beautiful pet, that kind of thing. People always love those.
Yes, that's a great idea. OK, let's just go over what we've got so far.
Okay. All right, so we have I for Ian, L for Lisa, of course. R is Rebecca. Duncan is D.
Yeah.
All right, so it seems like the one
D,
who's...
Duncan.
Okay. So, of course, if we don't know who's saying what, I don't think it's a, it's a super important question if we can't really know for sure who said what, because it is still a little tricky. But let's try. Let's see. Okay, here we are. So what about number 3, the one that you weren't sure of? They're going to advertise for local bands to play for free. No, number 3 answered it. I think number 3 was the one that you weren't sure of, Noah, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually
it's 3.
Number 3. Is it? Can you answer it now?
It's true.
It's true. Yes.
It's true.
This was the suggestion that came.
Yeah.
After they decided against bringing professional musicians, right? Because a professional band will charge them too much money.
Charge money.
Yeah. Okay. And I think number 7 we weren't sure, and number 6. Did you confirm this from the script? Who said people in the village should make food? Do you remember who made the suggestion? To be honest, I don't. Even with the script, I can't remember who said what. Yeah. Because you need, I think you need a paper and a pen, and you need to take notes who said what. So I think we can just leave this as it is. As long as we got the point of the discussion, I think we can move on. All right, so now this is what really matters, I guess. The discussion language used between these 4 people who had the discussion: Lisa, Duncan, Ian, and Rebecca.
It was Daniel, maybe.
Duncan?
Why don't we make food ourselves?
He's the one who said this. Can you see the script in front of you? No, is it? Can you open your book and check it?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm reading it now.
Right, excellent. This way we can compare it with the questions.
Yeah, I'm reading it. But he said, why don't we make all the food ourselves? Because Lisa answered, I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think people in the village will want to enjoy the festival, not make sandwiches all day.
So this,
it was Daniel.
This means Duncan is the one who made this suggestion, not Lisa.
Yeah.
Right. And
Brahim is right. But it was man voice.
Yeah. So the guy suggested this because he knows he's not going to make any sandwiches. His wife or daughters are going to be doing it, so it's easy for him to make the suggestion. All right, number 7. Was it Rebecca who suggested having competitions?
I suggest we have some competitions. You know, the best cake, as it's village, Daniel. As it's village festival, I think we need to involve the people who live in the village in the festival a bit more.
But this is a different suggestion. It's not the one about competitions.
Yeah, because Ian replied, okay, so how can we do that? And Daniel answered, I suggest we have some competitions. You know, the best cake, the biggest vegetable.
Yeah.
Most beautiful pet, that kind of things. People always love those.
So this means that Ian is the one who made the suggestion, not Rebecca.
No, Daniel.
Duncan. Duncan made this suggestion.
Yeah, not Rebecca. Yeah.
I see. Okay, so this means Duncan made the 6th and 7th suggestion, right?
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so at least now we know who said what, which of course helps. All right. So that's good. Now in number 4, this is sort of let's think of it as a summary of some of the phrases and some of the language and expressions they used in their discussion. Okay, so we want to categorize it, or actually it's already categorized. It's divided into 4 different sections. So you have the first part is to ask to speak. This is when you want to make, when it's like raising your hand in a classroom. You want to give a suggestion, right? Then you have ways of agreeing. If you agree with the suggestion, you have ways of disagreeing. And then the last group, or the 4th group here, is making a suggestion itself. So maybe you got your permission to speak and you want to make a suggestion, okay? Okay, so let's use all of these words. Let's use these words and complete them here. So the first one, okay, the first group. Ibrahim, you can do the first group, asking to speak. And remember that the left side, you cannot use words from the left side on the right. I think that's how it is. I think it's like this. They're dividing it into 2 sections. So this box is for these 2, and that box is for these 2. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So number 1, can I make a suggestion? This is answered. Number 2,
Okay.
can I make a
suggestion? Suggest here.
Are you sure? We need a noun here. And suggest is not a noun, it's a verb. So think of another word. I think that might be correct. Let's write your answer and then we can check. Oops, let's remove the capital. All right. Can I just
suggest something here?
Are you sure? Maybe there's a better word.
Can I say something here?
Okay. I don't want to tell you right or wrong. I'm just trying to guide you. Okay, now the second part, let's leave this making suggestions. Let's leave this to Noha. And Ibrahim, you can prepare ways of agreeing on the top right. Can you see it? Ways of agreeing.
Okay.
Okay, you prepare this while I do the next part with Noha. Okay, making suggestions. Noha, what do you think?
How about having some live music?
Okay.
We could hire professional musicians.
Okay.
What about charging people £5 each? And have you thought of asking the school to put on a musical? I suggest we have some competitions.
All right. Okay. I think that seems about right. Okay, Ibrahim, what did you find?
Ways of agreeing. Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Well, it's definitely worth a try.
All right.
Yes, that's not a bad idea. Yes, that could work.
Okay.
That's a great, brilliant idea.
That's all right. And what about ways of disagreeing, Naha?
I'm not sure about that, for one thing.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't think we should do that. I'm not sure that's good idea. That's a good idea.
Oh, okay. All right. I think they're right, but let's check the summary very quickly. Maybe there are we can find a few tips about these expressions. Let's see if there are any tips, but otherwise I think this is correct. let's go and check the tips. Where is it? We want to go to 142. All right, so there are no tips, just the answers, right? Can you see that? And all of them are correct, so we can go back. There's nothing more for us here. Okay, now let's check our next exercise. Here we have practice the sentences. All right, so let's just listen to these sentences. Let me take you back to the answers. This way you can see them. Each sentence, you can see it in place. And all we need is just to listen to these sentences. Okay, so we need track 12. CD2 track 12.
Track 12.
May I make a suggestion?
Can I make a point here?
Can I just say something here?
How about having some live music?
We could hire some professional musicians.
What about charging people £5 each?
Have you thought of asking the school to put on a musical?
I suggest we have some competitions.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Well, it's definitely worth a try.
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Yes, that could work.
That's a brilliant idea.
I'm not sure about that. For one thing,
Sorry, I don't think we should do that.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Okay, here in number 14, when he said, I'm not sure about that, for one thing, what do you think they're trying to say, the person here?
Giving the reason.
Yes, they're telling you why they disagree. They're showing you problems with your suggestion, right? They're telling you what parts of your suggestion they think are not very good. So for one thing, and so on. All right, now let's do the exercises. Here, number 6, it says Ian, Rebecca, Lisa, and Duncan, they're going to continue with their discussion. Okay, so they're still talking about the festival. All right, so there's no listening here. So we want to put the words in sentences 1 to 3, 1 to 13 in order. All right. So so this means I might have to give you a few minutes, give you some time. All you need to do is, of course, organize or put the words in order to make meaningful sentences. And if you're not sure, or if you want to confirm, Brahim, you don't have a book. I have a better idea. I think I can show you both pages together. Okay, here we are. No, unfortunately, they're not in the same area.
نفتح الPDF.
If you need to go back, I mean, if you need to, just tell me, okay? I have a better idea. Let me zoom in here on the question. Whenever you want to check something, Brahim, just tell me, can you go back? And I'll just pull the page and you can see this part, okay? You get the idea? It's easier than going back and forth to the PDF. All right. Now, of course, if you need to go back, all you need to do is just check your book. But I think you don't actually need to. I think you can do it without checking.
Just put them in order.
Yeah, just put them in order. It's not that hard. But if you need to, it's just, an option. It's an available option for you. Okay, so take a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, and